Hello again. Are you ready for your next English lesson? I hope so, because today we're going to be looking at the diet of your hexapod. Not just looking at it, we're going to be writing about it. Okay, so our learning objective is to select appropriate vocabulary and grammatical structures to reflect formality. What do we mean? Well, what we mean is a non-chronological report should be fairly formal. Okay, I'm not expecting to see slang in it. It's going to be written in standard English. Okay, it's going to use technical vocabulary that's used with precision because you are going to give me lots of information about the diet of your hexapod. Okay, not just what it eats, but how it eats it as well, because it could be quite interesting. Now, to help you with your writing today, we're going to use something called slow writing. And what slow writing is each sentence has to follow a particular format. Okay, and this is the format. We're going to have 8 sentences. So our first sentence is going to be a did you know sentence. Okay, second one's going to include a relative clause. The third one must open with a preposition. The fourth one's got to include a list. The fifth one has to include 2 pieces of technical vocabulary. The sixth one has to have a conjunction to start. The seventh one has to include some brackets. And the 8th one has to have an adverb or an adverbial to begin. Okay, so remember, this is all going to be about the diet of your hexapod. So you need to think about what your hexapod is going to eat and how it's going to eat it. I've had a go, and I will send this to you. It is all on the sheet, but we're going to go through it now. I'm going to read it and we're going to see if I have ticked off all these little prompts. Okay, so my number 1 is my first sentence. Did you know that water scorpions are underwater ambush predators? Definitely got a did you know. My next sentence. Their natural habitat is bodies of still water, such as lakes and garden ponds, and they can also be found in lodges, which are beavers' dens. Got it. Right at the end, did you hear my relative clause? Which are. Okay, which are beavers' dens. So we're looking for an opening with a preposition for the next sentence. Around, yep, the edges of ponds, they lurk amongst dead leaves, waiting to ambush their prey. Definitely started with a preposition, around. For their diet, they rely on a variety of invertebrates, small insect larvae, water fleas, water lice, newts and water worms. I've got the list. I've listed all their food and I've separated each item with a, that's it, comma. Right, technical vocabulary. Oh, here we go. Their salivary fluids contain chemicals that tranquilise prey and start digestion. Their food is consumed in liquid form in a manner similar to that of a spider. I think I've definitely got 2. I think I've got more pieces of technical vocabulary. I've got salivary fluids, chemicals, tranquilise, digestion. I think we're good on that one. Right. Conjunction to start. While camouflaged, yep, this predatory creature lashes out with its front legs and subdues its prey, while the salivary fluids injected through are, I've missed a word out, do apologise, are injected through its sharp beak. I think I've started with a conjunction. While, definitely a subordinating conjunction. Right, brackets. I found this one tricky. These carnivorous creatures can be found living on all the continents of the world, in brackets, except Antarctica. I got there in the end. And finally, I want an adverb or an adverbial to begin. Despite the name of this species, It is neither a true scorpion nor a good swimmer. It prefers walking. So that is how the prompts should support your writing. So I'm expecting 8 sentences about the diet of your hexapod, and I want them to follow that sequence, okay? It's all on the sheet. My example text is there. The prompts are there, and I've slipped in a couple of challenges for you. Challenge 1 and challenge 2. Have a go at them yourselves, but also see if I manage them. I'd like to hear. Okay, that's it for today. Enjoy writing that paragraph. More tomorrow. Bye.